So I participated and won the 46th World Tournament here, and here are the results of my winnings. So my local ranking is 41 out of 331. My current ranking is 42,714. I did complete all the missions, so you do need to get 30 million points. You need to win 20 World Tournaments in a row, and you need to win 20 World Tournaments altogether. And I believe that's all the missions, right? Yeah. So I did all those missions and got all these rewards, and to me that is a complete and inevitable W in my opinion, because it's hard to actually win the World Tournament in this freaking game. The World Tournament in this game is an absolute disaster of a mode, and it's just there's so many sweats in this game mode, and they just continue to grind and grind and grind and get to the top, and it's like it's way too much. I absolutely hate it, but I do like completing the missions for the rewards. That's kind of nice to get this amount of rewards for something that isn't too difficult if you have the right team. And so I'm gonna go ahead and hit participate here, and this is the actual difficulty I went with every single time, and that's time to go full throttle, because I believe this difficulty for me personally has a happy medium. It has enemies that aren't too difficult, they're a little bit challenging, and it gets me the most amount of points for the difficulty that I want to participate in. Because if I participate in any of the higher difficulties, like the times 25 or the times 30, I find that the enemies hit quite a bit harder. I put myself at risk of losing my streaks, or my streak I should say, in how many World Tournaments I win in a row. So I would rather pick a difficulty that gets me the most amount while also helping me maintain my streak in the World Tournament, so that I can achieve all those missions that I just showed you. And this is the actual team I used right here. So I have the merged Zamasu from the Worldwide Celebration, or Fusion Zamasu I should say, as the leader, because you know he gives all extreme class category allies attack, HP, attack, and defense plus 150%, which is nice. And so on top of that, he has a 200% leader skill for certain categories. I'm not sure if any of these guys fall under that category, or those categories for the 200% leader skills. I wasn't really looking at that. I was just looking at the overall 150% for extreme class allies that aren't under those specific categories for this Fusion Zamasu's leader skill, because all I was mostly worried about was getting units that have AoE attacks. So I have this Vegeta who has an AoE at 18 key. I have this Super Buu who has an AoE at 18 key. This Cell has an AoE attack at 12 key. And of course this Broly right here has an AoE attack, a very good one. And then this Broly as well is very good for this World Tournament with his 12 key AoE attack. That was my basic strategy. I brought Fruit of the Tree of Might to help with Ki in certain moments, because sometimes those rotations were really bad and I needed Ki so that I could actually get an AoE super attack off. A pretty good team, not the best team for sure, because I don't have the best units in the game, and I also don't have every single unit rainbowed in at max power and stuff like that, but this team did the job for me. Oh, and would you look at that, so I accidentally exited the World Tournament portion of the game here and went back in, and my current ranking went from 42,714 to 43,060 within a matter of like 10 minutes. So basically 300 ranks within 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not participating anymore. I'll get the rewards from whatever rankings I achieve by the time this hits reset. But let me know how the World Tournament went for you this time. I'm sure there's going to be some comments that say I didn't participate because I hate the World Tournament. But either way, you know, if you did participate, I'd love to know what your results are for the local rankings, the current rankings, and how the experience went for you this time. If you're enjoying the content, definitely hit that red subscribe button. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, now's a great time to do so to support the content. It's much appreciated. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next video.